Good afternoon, everybody. Today in our class, we will discuss about Canadian Silt region. Okay, so let's start. First, we will discuss about the introductions and locations of Canadian Silt regions of North America. The Canadian Silt regions lies in the northern part of North America around the Hudson Bay, and it is bounded by the Mackenzie River in the western side and the Labrador Highland in the eastern side, Hudson Bay in the north and the Great Lake region in the south. Okay, and it covers the area is about 5 lakh square kilometer. The Canadian Silt region is well known for its mineral resources, and among the silt regions of the world, Canadian silt is the largest, and it extends, that means location, it is extend 55 degree west to 112 degree west longitude and 42 degree to 82 degree north latitudes. Okay, this is the latitude and longitudinal extensions of Canadian Silt region. Canadian Silt regions is also called Relations Plateau. Okay, now we will discuss about the physical features of Canadian Silt region. The Canadian Silt region is an ancient erosional plateau, and it is made up of hard old igneous rock and the metamorphic rock. The central mass of this Canadian Silt region is surrounded high. The central part is high and rather than the surrounded part. That's why it is called silt. Okay, and natural agent, particularly glaciers, have worn down all the eroded materials and during the last ice age and deposited all the eroded material in this region and make drumlins or moraine type of features in this region. Drumlins or moraine is a type of glacier deposited landform. Okay, and many large you can say large lake is mainly formed in this region by the glacier melted water. Okay, and the average height of this plateau is about 450 meter, and due to the erosions and depressions and they have developed so many lakes like the lake Athabasca, Great Bear Lake, Great Silver Lake, etc. Okay, now the next topic is river and lakes. This region is drained by the so many rivers like the Nelson River, Chesterfield River, Albany rivers, Great Holt rivers. These rivers all are drained into the Hudson Bay. You know that the Canadian Silt regions is surrounded into the Hudson Bay. So all the rivers mainly drained into the Hudson Bay. Okay, and the Saskatchewan and the Red rivers are drained into the Lake Winnipeg. These are the inland river of the Canadian Silt regions, and lakes are mainly characteristics features of the Canadian Silt regions, and there are the formed by the all that lakes are mainly formed by the glaciers like Winnipeg, Athabasca, Deer, Great Bears and Great Salt Lake. Okay, now next topic is climate and natural vegetations of Canadian Silt region. Okay, and this lying close to the Pheasant Fjord, or this Canadian Silt regions located in the northern part of North America. So mainly this region is lying under the Arctic zone. So this regions experience very cold continental type of climate, and the average winter temperature remain below freezing point, mainly -7 degrees centigrade in this region, and summer are in this region so very short, and mainly rainfall occur in this region in the summer season. Okay, and the southern part of this region is comparatively warmer. Okay, and the average temperature of this region is 4 degrees centigrade. The Canadian Silt region is covered with a rich coniferous forest, depends on its climate and the physical features. You can see in this region pine, fir, these are the main tree of this region. Also beech, poplars, spruce, willow, aspen, larch, hemlock, cedar. These trees are also found in this region. Okay, this forest belt is the second largest belt in the world after the Taiga region in Siberia. Okay, and in the northern part, due to the extreme cold, we can only find there mosses, lichen, algae, and shrubs type of plant. Okay, the next is animal, agriculture, and mineral resources. Here in the Canadian Silt region, animals like beaver, reindeer, fur-bearing dogs, red fox, bear, fox, these are male animals found here, and main crops grown in these regions like the potato, sugar beet, these are the main crop. Also in few region, wheat, potato, barley grow in the south of the St. Lawrence region. The Canadian Silt region is also called the storehouse of the mineral. It is the rich depositions in gold, silver, copper, nickel, platinum, iron ore, uranium, etc. And the region occupies the leading positions in the productions of silver, iron, and iron ore and uranium. The region in this region, Timmins is the second largest gold mine of the world, and silver is mined in these regions like Rion, Noranda, Great Bear, and Great Silver Lake. Okay. Copper, nickel are obtained from the Sudbury region. Sudbury is the largest nickel mine, and in this region is also famous for find all that mineral. Okay. Next, we will discuss about industry. We already discussed all the raw materials like the forest product, minerals, hydroelectric power, nuclear power, all are found in these regions. Depend on that, all that materials, all that minerals, this region is very famous for the industry. Like number one, in this region you can see timber or the timber type of for timber, or you can say paper, or the paper pulp, newsprint, rayon type of industry, and depends on the fur bearing animals. Fur industry is also developed in this region, and this region is also developed the engineering industry. The local peoples, they are all are the are developed in the modern technology, modern they depend on this. Engineering industries is also developed in this region. Dairy industries is also developed in India, and rayon industries is also developed in this region. The next one is the timber and the paper industry. You know this, I already told you that this region is very famous for the coniferous type of forest. So this region is developed in developed in the paper industry, newsprint industry. Why this region is mainly developed in paper and timber industry? Because of the few reasons. Like number one, during the winter seasons, the tree are cutted and they laid down in the frozen river. You know that during the winter time all the river will frozen, and in the summer time that rivers will melted. Okay, so during the winter the trees are cutted and they lie down on the frozen river, and during the summer season, when the river melted, that all that tree are transported one region to another region without costing anything. Okay, and this region is also developed for the Sid River hydroelectric power. Okay, so that's why in this region, in the Canadian Silt region, timber and paper industry developed. Okay, so this is all about the Canadian Silt region. I hope all of you understood. If there is any queries, please let me know. and please subscribe my channel, like and share. Thank you.